Mic check 1 2. I'ma pop it off this week because I never pop it off. It's the 27th edition of the Real Spill
27?
Podcast.
You mean 2017? You said 27. I'm just saying. If you gonna pop it off correctly. I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't even
if
end
you gonna
the year.
do my job, make sure you do it correctly.
I can't even end the year off without this nigga interrupted me. But y'all know who it is. It's Young Curt.
It's your boy Uncle Myles, and you are now listening to the Real Spill Podcast. All right, Curt. You know what I'm saying? It was just the end of Christmas. You know what that means. Now we're on to New Year's. But before we get on to New Year's and end of 2017 and everything, how was your Christmas?
Man, my Christmas was very well. I made it to Houston safe, first and foremost. I had to work Christmas Eve, made that little 4-hour drive. Well, really from my job, it was like 3.5-hour drive to Houston. Got to see my people. We kicked it. It was great. It was just
good.
great. It was real good. It was great seeing the family. It's always good being home, man. Just biddies galore. Biddies
galore. Galore.
And look, and I'm trying to do better with my speech on here, but
with your speech on here, with your speech on air,
with my speech on air, because I've heard some critiques and I've listened a little bit.
All right,
and
okay, growth.
Growing into the new year.
We're bringing growth into 2018. I like it.
I guess that's the key word, growth.
Growth. Okay. So my Christmas wasn't as planned as usual. We usually go to the neck of the woods and everything like that. But this year we couldn't do that because of medical reasons and things like of that nature. So my Christmas was all right. I still got some gifts and everything. I got my mom something, and she happy about that. So I'm just thankful for that. But I couldn't eat like everybody else. We couldn't eat. We didn't have a Christmas dinner and stuff like that.
No Christmas dinner?
We didn't have a Christmas dinner this year. We couldn't. Again,
okay.
For varying reasons and stuff like that.
Hey, we gonna throw a prayer out there for Uncle Myles.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Everybody keep doing
Every
that.
Every nigga should have a Christmas dinner.
Hey, y'all keep doing that.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna throw it out there. We're gonna throw some prayers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Please do. But we're gonna get off that. We're gonna get off that. Now that Christmas is over, now it's New Year's. So you got any New Year's plans this year or anything like that?
Man, look, New Year's plans, I don't know. I may make some moves with a special little somebody.
Solo move.
That's all I'm gonna say. I might make a
little somebody. Now you learning because you can't just be throwing your stuff out there.
I'm
glad you are learning episode to episode.
I might make a little solo mission because the only bad thing about New Year's Eve this year, it's on a Sunday.
I know. That's my thing. When people say, "Are you doing anything for New Year's?" I'm like, "Bro, it's a Sunday.
Nigga, you ain't gotta work.
You don't got work on Monday."
hey, I'm hitting up my job. I'm like, hey, I might come in like.
Because I know New Year's Day ain't no holiday that people just get off.
Real shit. It's not.
It's not. So I'm like, I ain't gotta work or nothing like that. People like, no, we gotta bring in the New Year. All right, that's perfectly fine. Y'all do you. But yeah, I don't really got too many things I got planned or anything for New Year's.
Right.
But let's talk about 2017.
What's up, man?
What did you want to bring up first? I mean, we got so many things to talk about. 2017 was a great year for me. I know for sure.
2017 was it was a year. I'll say that. I'll say it was a year. Great year for music. A crazy year. Yes. That's great.
It was a year to remember.
Great. Yeah, great word. Great phrase. Year to remember for sure. A lot of people played themselves in 2017. There was some depth. Like, there were some crazy moments in 2017. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to pop it off, are we gonna pop it off with the tease of the year? Is that how I'm feeling? Like,
if that's how you feeling, hey, go ahead, man. Ain't nobody stopping you.
Hey,
you say I don't let you talk, so go ahead, take the mic, control it. This is your shit.
On me, the tease of the year definitely had to be Tony, man. I'm throwing it out there. Tony was definitely the tease of the year. Like,
oh no, Uncle
I'm just gonna say that 2017, like. But I'm gonna get off that. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna get off that real quick.
You gotta
I'm just throwing it out there. Like, What you think? Like,
she's not even a nominee. She already got the award.
I don't know, but that's how I feel.
That's how you feel?
For 2017, just for me personally, yeah. I'm not even gonna repeat what I said, but yeah.
All right.
Go move forward.
So next award, okay? Wait, because I know you had some more awards to pass out before we got.
You just want me to pass my shit out?
Go ahead.
You want young
I'm
Curt
saying
to
if you want me to pass out some nominees, I'll give you some nominees.
I would just throw. I just threw a name just instantly that everybody could relate to. Like that's all I was thinking. You know what I'm saying?
He said everybody.
Not like that. Like,
okay. Right,
obviously,
right.
tease mean niggas ain't like
okay, all right,
smashed or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, so don't put it out there like that just because I know.
You know how
I know people be getting like sensitive. Like, no, it's just for content.
Hey,
like,
going into 2018, Curtis is now Denton's most hated. That is his new name.
No,
Denton's
I'm not.
Most hated.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right, what else? What other award were you talking about in the pre-production meeting?
I don't remember. Like, enlighten me.
Oh, what was it? I gotta remember it again. You played yourself. You played yourself award.
Who played themselves? Who do you think played themselves this year in 2017? Just domestically, internationally. You know what I'm saying? Like, who played themselves?
I'm gonna say who played themselves. Congratulations, you played yourself and you won this award, Sir Donald Trump. And the only reason why I say that is you may be the president, but they just took a poll and said people still like Obama more than they like you.
Bruh, fuck all that.
Oh, you want something?
This nigga's the president. Like,
but niggas not fucking with him.
Just the fact that this nigga won. I remember that. No. I remember that day. Niggas was at Rusty's. It was on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. Niggas went to Rusty's, was drinking. This nigga was like up early in the polls. I'm like, nah, hell no, he ain't gonna win. Hillary
gonna pull it out.
Hillary gonna come back.
King James endorsed her.
Hey man, it started getting like 100 something to 20. I said, shit, I need another margarita. I fell asleep, woke up. This nigga's giving a
president.
This nigga giving a speech.
Oh my gosh, Hillary, but Hillary didn't even concede to him. I was like, oh my goodness, what's going on?
He smashed her, in the car. But
that's why congratulations, you played yourself. Okay, and then for pettiness, there's a petty award that I got a award, and I'm kind of in the air mixed between Jemele Hill and LeBron James
for petty
award. My thing is, Jemele was petty for so many reasons. One, ESPN warned her to stop taking subs at the president. Then she started atting him and was like, what y'all gonna do about it?
Yeah, Jemele, she was tweaking a little bit.
Jemele was wilding this year, but that's why we love her.
Yeah,
That's why we love her. That's why she still got her job. Because ESPN knows people still fuck with her.
Hey, have you noticed like Jemele been like off the 6 lately? Like, I watch Sports Center at like 5 o'clock.
But she still got a job.
Yeah,
ESPN knows. ESPN knows.
Yes, exactly. They don't want the backlash from the urban community. They don't want that at all.
Because it was already there when she got suspended.
True.
It was already there when she got suspended.
Niggas is still there.
It was trending.
Fuck ESPN.
It was trending.
That's how they feeling right now.
Bring Jemele back. R.I.P. Jemele. Like, it was there. What was it? The hashtag was We Stand With Jemele.
We Stand With Jemele.
Like, that was a whole hashtag. Like, people was... ESPN knows. ESPN knows. And then I said LeBron, because, I mean, LeBron's just petty. I mean, at the end of the day, LeBron is LeBron James, and he's just the pettiest nigga alive.
True.
What is it? Instagramming the half court in New York.
King of New York.
King of New York. Come on, LeBron. You can't be doing that.
I mean, that's King James.
What was the other one? The mood when they fired the owner.
With the Arthur meme.
Like, come on, LeBron. Like, dang. Then he subbed the Grizzlies when they fired the Grizzlies coach, Fitzdale. He was like, oh, we need some answers. Like, LeBron's so petty, bro.
You feel like LeBron got the petty award, man.
Too many people follow LeBron for us not to see. Like, you got too many eyes on you for us not to see everything that you do. So, he knows what he be doing. That's my only thing. But if I had to choose, I'm going to give the petty award to LeBron for sure.
Petty award to LeBron?
For sure. It's without a doubt.
King James, King Petty. I guess that's what they calling your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Petty James.
But man, just like overall, like just people who just had an overall good year. I feel like it was a come up year for Uncle Shannon.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I didn't mention that, but yes, he's definitely up there for People of the Year for sure.
Unc is definitely a nominee for Person of the Year. Like Unc came up,
like people knew who Shannon Sharp was off of football. People that follow football, and then I'm even gonna go on a limb and say people that follow the AFC knew who Uncle Shannon was. NFC not so much because y'all didn't have to see him because he played with Denver and with the Ravens.
He wasn't just like as mainstream.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm looking at his follower count and everything like that on Twitter. He's up to 500,000.
500,000. Unc is on the come up. The Myles in that yak.
Myles in that yak.
I'm gonna have to look for that clip and try to put it in here. Myles in that yak was a classic.
He solidified himself in the Hall of Fame.
And Skip, and yo, look, shout out to Skip, because Skip, like, even though Skip be saying some BS, he a real one for putting Unc on. Like, you can't even lie.
Yeah, no.
And Skip know, like, you doing this for your Twitter followers. Like, he know.
I love how he uses every country scenario, using his grandma and every saying that I love that.
What do you say? If a frog had pockets, it carry a knife. I don't know.
Don't nobody know what he be talking about.
Unc is definitely a nominee for Person of the Year.
Oh yeah, but Myles and that Yak Hennessy, cut that check.
Cut that check for Unc.
That check for Unc.
Anything is possible.
Okay, and then I'm glad you brought up Unc. But for me, who I was gonna bring up for Person of the Year, I got it. I mean, to me, DJ Academics, the Twitter person was brought to life.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
We finally saw Academics like up close and impersonal, because before it was just like a video of GIFs going on and like
we just narrating.
Exactly, just audio of him narrating it. And it was funny and it was cool. That's how I found out about Academics, from like Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And I would just like hear these videos of him talking about information that was going on in the hip hop realm. So I fucked with Act. Like, I fucked with him for a minute. And then I saw him and
he was just like,
look. I was like,
this who we listening to? This the guy?
Low key, but still, I rocked with him, and I still rock with him.
Because he does give us everything hip hop, everything rap, everything in today's music. So you gotta mess with him.
And I feel like he's pretty rational about his opinions. Although I don't agree with everything the nigga says, I feel like he's pretty rational sometimes. But yeah,
I feel like he's very numbers based and centered, like.
Right, he's all about metrics,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like
Shit like that.
So it's just like, I feel like sometimes it may be off a little bit, and he does have a bias a little bit towards these younger people, younger generation, because that's all he be talking about. Granted, that's what we like to see. You know, that's today's hip hop and stuff like that.
True.
But it's just sometimes it's like, how many times are you gonna post Uzi in one day? You know what I'm saying?
XXX. How many times you gonna post Triple X
in one day? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes there be a little. I'll be like, come on, Act. You got to. We mess with you for a reason.
Yeah. It's very like repetitive. You know what I'm saying? Redundant. He does that a lot, but at the same time, I feel like he's paving the lane, for the future in that industry, in that light.
Okay. Well, all right.
But yeah, he's definitely a nominee. Another nominee, Joe Budden, man. You got to throw Joe Budden in there.
Just because they was co-hosts.
He was his co-host.
If a nigga hated, call him Joe Budden. Pussy.
Like, that's a hook for a popping song right now. I fuck with Ice Tray. Ice Tray go hard.
Bro, they made a whole video. They made everything.
Centered around Joe Budden. Hating.
Not even Joe Budden hating, but just around that show, period. Y'all are giving the show more promo than anything. Migos, y'all giving the show more
exactly.
if anything.
Exactly. But yeah, Joe, man, like, just with his podcast and with Everyday Struggle, like the moments that popped off with Everyday Struggle, him firing off at Yachty like early on, like
The Migos. We all know what happened with the
the
Migos.
nigga dropped the mic and shit with the Migos, like
Wrap it up then.
Joe had a popping year,
No,
man.
Joe for sure had a great year because even on his podcast episodes, some of them have 1 million views. You know what I'm saying?
True.
He has 1 million followers now on Twitter.
Just off his podcast and off the
Everyday Strug. And he says he brought it together and everything like that. So
True,
he's had a
so.
great year. Because people now, come on, bro. Somebody got to silence their phone. And it's Curtis. It's right there. How you not going to silence your phone on your show, bro? But people now know him more. People bag on him now because he's in the limelight more than he was as a rapper. And the simple fact that you're bagging on him now gives you even more advantage now that you're even more popping, that you had a great year and that you on a great run and that you only torpedoing up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, Joe definitely doing his thing.
Joe had a popping year, man. Like a lot of people. Cardi, gotta throw Cardi out there,
sure.
like just.
And because we both watched it, the Revolt thing, they put Cardi and Offset in the same thing. But my thing is, I'm
gonna go Cardi. Yeah.
I'm giving it solely to Cardi because again, as they touched on, Cardi brought Offset even into more light. Like he brought him up to another level because he was already having a great 2017.
Right.
He was already having a great 2017, and then Cardi popped in the picture, and now he's everywhere because Cardi's everywhere, and Cardi is the hottest thing smoking, the hottest thing on earth.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So that just brought him even more in the limelight because now everybody's like, "Who's Cardi's boyfriend?" I said, I don't disrespect you like that and say Cardi's boyfriend, but I'm just saying the average fan, the average viewer is gonna be like, "Oh, who is this guy with Cardi?" Boom. So, but yeah, Cardi. Hey, that what is it? Bartier Cardi. That hoe go. And she got my boy 21 on there.
I gotta listen.
That hoe go. I'm sorry, Curtis. That hoe go. Now you fine with it.
But
Hey, on my body. Hey.
I gotta listen to it again. But hey, man, what's this new track like you talking about, man?
Hold on. Before we get in on that.
Before we get in,
I got an L. I gotta give an L of the year. L of the year. Okay.
I thought that was you play yourself.
Oh, that was you played yourself. This is like an L. Like you took a mean L.
Okay.
Played yourself is you was doing too much and you thought you was doing something else, but you're not really doing it.
Right.
This L. These people, again, this is one. It's a 2-part thing. One, the people on all these sexual misconduct, sexual allegations, you took an L, fam. You thought it was over. You thought you was gonna get away with it. They bringing up 20, 30 years. You took L, okay?
So they just guilty?
Hey, listen.
That's
Either
what
way, you taking an L. Either way, because like you said, in the public opinion, you taking an L.
True.
So you took an L. And then my boy, Black Top, Tyrese.
Yeah.
You took
Tyrese,
a mean
yeah.
L.
You definitely got the L of the year, Tyrese.
Tyrese, you took
Tyrese took the L of the year like off
He
top
went from
easily.
beefing with The Rock, and The Rock got his own movie and spinoff of Fast and Furious to child support, everything like that. Like, and you crying on the internet and Instagram and stuff like that. Like, yeah, Tyrese, hold that L.
Easily.
But yeah, now that we done with all that, that ends the first segment of the Real Spill podcast.
Oh, hold up. Dez, yeah, you definitely played yourself too. I just had to throw that out there. Like,
don't start that. We'll get into that in sports. We'll get into that in the sports segment.
nah, I'm not talking about that Dez. I'm talking about Dez.
Dez who?
I'm talking about Ray. You definitely played yourself.
Oh, okay. Be more
Yeah,
specific.
he fucking made me
Be more
break
specific.
down. He made me
I
break
thought you was
that
talking
out.
about Dez Prime,
I'm
Mr.
trying to
88
be-
himself.
I'm trying
Okay.
to be discreet. This nigga.
Oh, you can't
I
be
got-
discreet. You don't let me
Who?
be discreet, so you not being discreet. So, again, that ends the first segment of the Real Spill podcast. The story of 2017. This is your boy Uncle Myles.
Yo, Curt James.
Now I need everybody to tune up and listen to my boy Rich. Oh, my bad. It's Griff now. Griff and D-Tank. That thank God from that trap in Springfield. Go, hey, Agtown representative. Y'all go listen to
Thank
that.
God for this day and everything that it came with. Thank God for my mama. Thank God for my main bitch. Thank God for my shooters and them fully loaded clips. Thank God for my lawyer, he gon' get me off again. I'm thanking my mom, I'm thanking my baby. Thinking about buying a Cooper Mercedes. They screaming, I'll pay me. I'm thinking they crazy. Thinking like, what have you done for me lately? Fucking these bitches and